had to mute myself for a second there. I started coughing. Now, welcome everyone. I'm Dollar Free. It has been a while since I've done a full, a new playthrough of anything. To admit, Elden Ring takes up a lot of time, and I feel like having something a little bit softer, a little bit more easy on the palate, perhaps, is the best way to think about this. But this is Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights, with full controller support, which is always nice. But I'm just listening to the music, and I have been listening to the music on loop for a few minutes, and I'm already very, very intrigued by what's going on in here. If there's one thing to say about the music, the trailers and the information, so the information about the game gives off that vibe of the world's already stuffed, it's already been destroyed. And the music that's playing on right now leads beautifully into that sentiment. It's not heavy in the sense, it's not grandiose like Elden Ring's introduction, which is this big sort of orchestral vibe that is designed to get you into that mood of going on in a big adventure. Ender Lilies is softer and more subtle, and it sets the pace that this is it's the start of something a bit more personal as a journey. Now, I've had this game on my list for quite some time, actually. I think I mentioned it before, but I did a mystery stream once where I chose from one of 6 games randomly, and this was one of the games that was on that list. So I've definitely had this in mind, but I think, especially while I'm waiting for Dark Souls 2 to finish up, this is probably about as good a time as any to dive into this sort of content. Aside from it being like a platformer Metroidvania, that's all I know in terms of content. But might as well dive right into things. Hold on, let me just quickly fix something. Okay, let me see. That should be right. That should be right. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Just had to adjust, check the audio settings. Let's start. And we'll create some new data. So, at last we meet. I can hardly believe it. Yet here you are, alive and well. Can you hear my voice? Okay. Forehead tattoo is not what I was expecting with that, but you seem to be awake. And none the worse for wear. Animations look pretty smooth. Did I frighten you? You can thank the priestess for my incorporeal form. You remember what fate befell this land? You've lost your memories as well. Let us be rid of this place for now. It may be best for you to see the state of things outside for yourself. Okay, so we have movement. I'm noticing RB switching between one of 2 menus. Doesn't matter which one I pick for the moment. Now, Xbox controller A is jump. Whatever that was left trigger. crouch, but we do not have a crouch walk. And we have a jump, but we do not have a double jump. We have a slippery dip slidey move. That's attack, which is clearly indicated on the menu. And Y and B don't seem to do anything at the moment. We auto climb up ledges, is that right? Yeah. We are. So I'm going to hold down. I'm going to jump and hold down. So I can short jump my hop. Oh, I can short jump. But it does look like you auto climb ledges. Wield my power as your own. You seem more than capable. And we're just attacking. And left trigger is enter. Okay. So enemies here are taking more than one hit. Alright, right trigger is actually a dodge. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Okay, so contact damage. Contact damage. And this is where the auto ledge grabbing kicks in. And it looks like you can hit enemies out of certain attacks, maybe. All right, fall down through platforms. That is, and then LB to pray. Okay, so that's the icons on the top. I have 3 heals, and a heal covers your HP. Elaine's letter. Dear Sigrid, I want you to deliver the amulet onto that white priestess. It's a necklace that I bestow upon all priestesses, but I've imbued it with a blessing. I'm certain the ward will protect her from the threat of the blighted. Wards can be broken and restored, but that is something only a priestess can manage. I count on you to see this through. Yours, Elaine. Press that's open the main menu where you can access all sorts of information. Records, so we have our playtime, our level. Lights are 49 out of 140. Maybe that's what we gain when we beat enemies and then we use it to level up. Spirits, relics collection. Okay. Power of the priest. So prayer only works when HP is low. Prayer of the white priestess. The power of the white priestess prayer resonates through her or with her amulet, restoring HP and activating a protective ward. Frail Lily's so her name's Lily. Jumps. Yep. So Frail Lily's jump lifts her slightly off the ground. She can grab ridges or ledges in reach and climb up. Dodge. Be aware that there is contact damage. So she can swim. She can paddle along the surface, but she cannot dive under blighted water. And you can switch spirits and you can control up to 6 spirits in combat. Unleashes a flurry of swords attacks. This is Umbral Knight. No cooldown. And you can use it underwater. Unleashes a flurry of sword attacks. Attack direction can be changed during the advance by moving left or right. A black-garbed knight awakened from a deep slumber. Though naught but a blighted spirit, they still retain some semblance of who they once were. That's our first finding, which is actually number 2 on the list. And then the map. So we have unexplored routes marked in red, complete and incomplete areas, and then open routes. Map's not that great, but okay. Oh, and then there's some other things. Residues, stagnant blight, furious blight, and ancient souls, whatever they are. Hold on, something there. Item, amulet fragment. Fragments, plus 5 HP. Part of an amulet worn by a white priestess. The tiny scattered fragment still glows with a faint light. So, if I go here to... Okay, can't do anything at the moment. I think diving's faster. Findings on the Blighted, Part 1. As the mind, body, and soul of those afflicted with the blight is consumed, rot spreads throughout. This rot possesses superb regenerative properties, granting undying flesh. The link between mind and body is cut in time, and the host is driven purely by the wrath of the blight. Okay, so it's zombies. Respites act as checkpoints. Resting will restore your HP along with spirit and prayer uses. Resting will call forth all defeated blighted to walk land once more. Okay, let's rest the spell. Oh, we sit on the seat, actually. And we can save here. And we have our opening scenes. Don't know if there's be fall damage in this. Hold on. On the Blighted Part 2, there are blighted whose minds do not fade. This is no saving grace, however, as it is said they must endure an eternity of pain and suffering. The miracle of the White Priestess is the only true salvation for those who come to be cursed with the blight. Okay, and that opens up the lever, which opens up the door. Oh, hold on. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, dove too early there. And you can dive in midair. Okay. And then, okay, so you can do a 3-hit combo and then dive. Yeah, so you can do a 3-hit combo in the air and then dive afterwards, which is nice. I wonder why that one killed. Ooh. Hey, I do wonder why that one took out the enemy. Oh, hidden passageway. We'll take it. I saw the little flooring. Yeah, I saw the flooring and I was like, hold on, there might be something here. Door opens in the distance. Break that door. Ooh, tougher enemy. Pick up another amulet fragment. Okay, so these ones must be like, oh, auto pickups. Yep. And I'm guessing the use of the prey recovers over time. I'm guessing this must have been an intended path though, because if there really was a door blocking off access, we would have had to come down here to open up said door anyway. Okay. And if you don't know where you're going, you fall down the pit anyway and... Oh, and we level up. Okay, so while I'm diving, I can't grab legends. Interesting to know. Findings. The parish weighs number 1. Carriers of the rot appeared from the land of snow, bringing calamity to land's end. Said to be the ancients' revenge, the rot drove people to madness and transformed them into monstrosities. Carriers of the rot came to be known as the blighted. Alright, so we can't get up there. We probably need a double jump. Tainted by the blight, never to die. We call those creatures the blighted. I'm liking the statues in the background. Are we going up to a boss here? Oh yeah, that's a boss. The air is thick with the rot of the blight. Take heed. Protect her. I must. Oh. And I'm seeing the arms in the back. So this is Sigrid. Okay. Can you stop running away, please? Done. Nope, we're hitting phase 2. Oh yeah, we hit phase 2. All right, cool. Oh, that's... Actually, that's kind of cool. Ooh, okay. I really need to try and get behind her. I wonder how much of her has contact damage. Done. Done and done. Intro boss, it has to be fairly simple. I'm liking the style though. I was supposed to protect you. I adored the priestess of the fount. She was our only hope against the immortal blighted. With unflinching resolve and a smile on her face, she epitomized radiant tenderness. My sister's letter informed me that the priestess was in poor health. It seemed the burden of her purification rituals was taking its toll. I couldn't rejoice at the peace she brought at the cost of her own well-being. Moreover, I couldn't forgive myself for not being able to protect her as a guardian. No, it was my own sister who was chosen for that role. In my darkest hour, I found solace in Lily, who was much like the priestess herself. Even if I couldn't serve her as a guardian, the least I could do was protect her. Then the rain began to fall. Cries of pain rang out in the distance. The chief guardian called it the rain of death. I gave Lily sanctuary and took my weapon in hand. The rain never let up. Guardian Sigrid swings an iron ball to attack surrounding enemies. Subskills have a cooldown and a limited number of uses, but can be used in conjunction with other skills. Sigrid was guarded the scepter to protect the white priestess Lily. Never-ending bloodshed caused her to be consumed by madness. Now we get double jumps. Yay, double jumps. The soul has been purified, no longer imprisoned by blight. Within that memory just now, the woman called you Lily. Surely that is your name. If you retrace the memories of the blighted in life, you may just remember something yourself. It may prove difficult, but can you carry on? Oh, yeah, we have double jumps. All right, we're going to go back. And hold on. If I go here, spirits can only be changed while out of respite. All right, so I have to go back here. Jump on the chair. And I possess blighted spirits, and I can equip them. And I can access purified memory. Refight any previously purified boss whose memories you have viewed. So I have 13 uses of the Iron Ball Swing. And I recover them whenever I rest. Okay, and that's the different types of memories. Oh, it's nice having a double jump, I tell you what. Soiled prayer beads slightly increases maximum HP. It's a relic. A rosary worn by the White Priestess's guardian. Extensive training took place underground until someone was chosen to be her protector. And I can only change relics while at a respite. So we go back to the chair again. So equipment can only be changed at a respite. Alright, this is a way to fall down from here. That's clearly... I don't have a way to cancel the jump. I don't have a way to cancel the dodge. So once you dodge, you commit to the dodge. But fair enough. White carriage. There was a chair right outside here, but I wanted to get the item anyway, which turned out to be a relic. Are you alright? Don't push yourself. Take a rest. And the shift in the music. The Reign of Death, Bringer of Blight. Chaos had taken the villagers long before even my arrival. But did the rain end them? Or the blight? My bond with the priestesses is a perennial one. I may not be able to lead the charge in this form, but my blade is yours. Don't look so surprised. You think me the sort of wretch to leave a child out in this horrid rain? Let us trudge on. Oh, the music is selling this so much. Have you met before? It seems their cognizance faded before succumbing to madness. They don't appear to be a threat, but best to keep your distance. Findings. Grower's letter. Dear Bale, thank you for your continued service in ferrying the White Priestess and her guardians. My son hopes one day to be as fine a coachman as you, to ride gallantly on as fine a horse. Please do call on us when you visit the parish. Be blessed. Blessed be the tranquil white light. Grower, Chief Guardian. So this must be like a transport service, maybe? So if we find another one, it can take us somewhere. Because in the menu, there's a fast travel location thing. Oh, come on. And now we get into like the piano solo. Alright. It seems like doing extra damage to enemies on the back is the way to go. Nothing up here. All right, that was a... Lily may find flowers blooming with mystical power that will help her on the journey when destroyed. Red flowers... red flowers will restore spirit uses. And white flowers... So red is spirits, white is prayer. So if I heal... and I pop that, I get +1. Okay, and that's your spirit. All right, let's pop that. Ooh, tried to get behind it, but I probably should have been better off just waving. And I see an archer. Oh, there. Okay, thanks. Okay. Alright, so a prey recovers maybe about half my HP. Let's just keep moving. I think the good thing is, when the map's blue, it just means just go through it. Oh, I can't go through that. I'm clearly missing something. Yeah, I'm clearly missing something to go through that. Oh, there's something up there. Oh. Oh, okay. And the respite, when we die, we end up back up here. Alright, cool to know. Alright, so far the combat feels pretty good. I have to admit, not being able to, like, move out of the dodge is going to take a little bit of getting used to, but it's very sort of traditional 2D platformer in that sense. Now we make our way over here. Yeah, being able to use the spirits in midair is nice. But taking damage like that is not fun. Alright, so it looks like the red... Oh, at least the white one only heals for like a small amount. Alright, yeah, and that's the level up. Heal up. And done. Pain, it's unbearable. Spirit, Flipside Hamlet Youth, forms an arc leap and lands with enough damage to scatter and damage surrounding enemies. Separated from his mother in the midst of a terrible storm, the boy set off for the White Parish in search of help. He never arrived. Oh, that's dark as hell. So that's like a little mini boss, because it doesn't give an ability, but it will give a spirit that I can use for combat. I like the way that it's introduced. You fight the main boss first, which is your tutorial. Super easy. So this is what we're saying here. We can't swim in the water, but you can float on the surface. Hold, something approaches. Or rather, it follows. I sense no clear mind. It seems to be drawn by your amulet. Perhaps they were once in service to a white priestess. Is there a desire to assist us? You priestesses are a rare breed. Fast travel's now available. You can fast travel to any location. And we actually have the guardian spirit over there on the right. So at the very least, oh, and even the, hold on, even the little child was there as well. Oh, and that's what Y and B are doing. I should have thought about that one. So X, Y, and B are your attack buttons. Findings, Parish Way 2. Soldiers of the nation rose to face the blight, struggled in vain. In the end, the prayers of the woman in white saved the kingdom, her words the only thing capable of purifying and stopping the blighted. Revered by the people, the woman came to be known as the White Priestess. I drop down here where there's clearly some platforms. I get to go down this way. But a deep forest and almost entirely submerged. Ooh, damage over time. Oh, thank you. Thank you, poor child. Just throw yourself head first into this. Alright, and we've got some pots. Guessing whatever they are. Pick those up. Stagnant blights. 2 of them. Okay. I drop down here, we get... Oh, actually, this is where we start really exploring areas. There's still so much to be done. Pick up Stagnant Blight by 10. Stagnant blights can be used to enhance skills. Filthy residue shed by a purified blighted. The sorrowful muck is stagnant, but glints with a faint light. Allows you to enhance your skills at respites. So, I've got 2 already, plus the 10, that makes 12. I wonder how much it would cost to upgrade your skills. We'll keep the heal up our sleeves for the moment. But this is really... Yeah, this is really starting to invoke that Castlevania, again, like Order of Ecclesia style. Where you really have to explore. Or maybe even Symphony of... Oh, that was a... Oops. Alright, well actually this is a good time to test and upgrade our skills. We can. Spirits can be enhanced at respite. So spirits... Hold on. Enhance. So I can... I can't enhance Umbral Knight. I need an Ancient Soul for that. And each skill looks like it can be enhanced up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So 5 times per enhancement. So enhancing Sigrid will increase the attack. Flipside Hamlet Youth increase attack and reduces cooldown time. Well, you know what? The poor child deserves a bit of love. What happens if I go this way this time? What happens? Interesting. Ooh, I better go heal. Okay, so the actual hit that has like a little explosion attached to it. And this is leading to a hamlet. Seems this was once a village. So we had 2 choices. We could either go to the... Ooh, I saw that. The dog's fast. Can I not grab onto any of those? Nah, that must be part of the background. Drop down. Yeah, definitely the explosion is super nice. Alright. Interesting how they're going for this with the music. What happens if I go out here? Alright. Can't do much there. Maybe there's a way to get even further distance on a jump. I don't know, maybe like a little glide or something like that. But it's clear that each area you kind of go through once and then you go through it again. Yeah, so you kind of go through each area twice, really. Once when you've got, like, the first time through, And then your second time, when you've got like more abilities. Alright, let's drop down here. Ooh. Girl who became a guardian lies underground. More stagnant blights. Of her spirits. But we'll obviously need to go around the other side to open the gate. Fair, fair. But this is maybe one of those areas where if you've got swimming, there's an ability to get you swimming later on. Especially through the flooded forest, there might be like an ability to swim. Or, like I said, there might be like an even bigger jump option. Because there's some stuff that's clearly out of reach. Oh, and I can also use the... I didn't even notice. I can use the right stick to move the camera around a little bit. So we can go up here. Okay, that does nothing. All right, fair enough. I guess it's if I just wanted to go back up the top. And the house is blocked off. Yeah, the dodge you have to be really careful with in order to... Up down here. Alright. And again, there's an ability here which I clearly can't go through the platform. But they do allow you to do this. And more fragments. So I can actually upgrade both Sigrid. Well, I can upgrade Sigrid. And maybe... No, yeah, I can get an upgrade on Sigrid and I can get an upgrade on someone else to bring them up to like 3, I think, maybe? It's just a big guy. What happens if I drop down? Oh, there's a chest there. Oh, hold on. Don't do that. Relic. Broken music box. Slightly reduces damage received. An An old lullaby still leaks out from this music box, destroyed in the heat of battle. A note is attached. Dear child, I hope to see you in my dreams. Nice. I'll take a damage reduction relic. I'm guessing later on you might go and use like more offensive relics. Spy a shack over yonder. Let us rest our weary bones. Findings. True believers note. After the blight started to appear in Land's End, many religions quickly began to die out, including the true way. Seeking hope, many flocked to the White Priestess. It is likely that the way of the White Parish arose from there and spread amongst people. Alright, let's put another relic on. Oh, each relic has a number of slots. And each relic has a certain number. And you only have a certain number of slots. So I've got the part damage reduction on. The hand cigarette. Okay, I can't upgrade anyone else. I need 30 of these things. So I can go here. Hold on, isn't this where I was just before? No, I think this is slightly different. Yeah, this is how... Yeah, this is a different area. I'm not sure what exactly I'm doing here. All right. Ooh. I'll take that. That's a bird. Finally, I can see my wife and daughter one last time. Summons the spirit of the Western merchant who launches ranged attacks at enemies on sight. This merchant from a Western land came to Land's End peddling foreign wares, a vibrant salesman who would light up when touting his rare stock. Alright, so if we open that up, well, there's, again, more areas that I could probably go to, but let's just drop down here. Okay, now I know I can't swim in the blighted water. And I could see it doing damage over time right there. Ow. Alright. And I think... Yep, we've just done a loop. Alright, let's go. Again, more areas I wish I could explore, but I cannot. So I hit level 9. The levels, I'm not sure. Levels maybe... Okay, so they add HP. And they probably add, like, raw damage. Maybe even bolstering the power of your heals. Oh, that's sneaky. Hiding enemies like that on the ground. So far, this feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This feels pretty darn good. Like, not taking fall damage is nice. Imagine a platformer where you took fall damage. Alright, more HP. Unless the extra HP is just coming from the fragments that I'm picking up. The amulet fragments. I'm out of heals. Oh, absolutely shredded. All right, fair, fair, fair. I like the fact that it's snappy when you die. And then if I go enhance... I press right bumper, and I got a couple of birds, actually. Oh, the bird's fairly low damage. Oh, but it's an automatic attacking. I just noticed it auto attacks. Oh, and if I switch out away from the... Yeah, if I switch out from the menu that includes the bird, Yes, I want to switch out from the menu that includes the bird. The bird despawns. All right. Ooh, hold on. This guy's slower, but it has far more damage. Alright. Gates somewhere open. Must be here. Alright. Level up. And we have to try and make the jump. Respite point, please. Please. I have like no heal. Oh. Alright, one more hit and I'm done for. Alright. Please, please, I've gotta find a heal somewhere. Chain of Sorcery. Grants an additional relic slot. I will take that. That means I can equip both the plus HP. Alright. Plus HP and reduced damage. Just actually need to make it to a location. Oh, thank goodness there's a chair. Oh, well, a resting point here. I haven't actually... Like the excitement, just the thrill of being able to get to a resting point. Jeez Louise. Findings. Hello, hello. How you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Findings. Adherence letter. It is said it is at the White Parish grounds in the catacombs where the Guardian candidates endure many years of training. They toil to fortify their bodies and minds to be deemed worthy of protecting the White Priestess. Selected from devotees of the church, it is said that only the 10 finest candidates will earn that honor. Yeah, so this is Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Knights. Metroidvania in style, but some Souls-like elements. The limited healing and enemies respawning on rest points, like here. The equipment slots for relics, upgradable weapons, stuff like that. So far, the story seems pretty interesting. The world's, like, doomed anyway. Like, the whole world looks like it's been wiped out at this stage. I don't know if anything's actually around, but we're kind of just traveling through and finding out our memories. 27. But there's fun little touches here. So, the spirits that you have equipped will join you around the outside, at least the main ones. And I'm sure that'll change as I get different spirits. Yeah, that's just a little bit about this game. How you doing today? Let me try going this way. Findings. Hamlet Quest 1. Quest. Fearless warrior needed to slay large monsters in the forest. Monsters have settled in the forest near the hamlet, wounding many of the king's soldiers. Rewards will be given for any of the fiends killed. Stand with us to protect our great nation. Knight of the Bastion, Heimel. Hey. And there's a bit of a mix of, well, every enemy's like horror themed. I'd imagine that the enemies here are more like a, think of it like a zombie outbreak, effectively. Then you've got some basic movement. You've got a dodge. Dodge is nice. I'm gonna have to let my bird shoot down these birds. I can't go any further though. Locked off. And then the Metroidvania element is getting weapons or abilities that will allow you to actually traverse the environment a bit more. Like the double jump's an ability I got from the first boss. And then there'll probably be abilities like swimming or boosted jumps or stuff like that. Come on, bully this guy. Bullied. So, brief explanation about the abilities that I've picked up so far. Got a standard sword attack, which is 3 unlimited uses. Well-timed blocks. Oh, this is a counter ability. A knight who followed in the footsteps of the hero Gerard, suffering the blight. Oh, Gerard. Suffering the blight upon becoming immortal took its toll. He was beheaded for attacking his fellow knights. But yeah, so I have 2 rows of abilities. I can go... Everything is like basic sword and then effectively 4 other abilities. One of which, so currently on Y button is ball and chain. B is leaps out and then explodes. And on the other hotbar is the auto attacking bird. And I'll probably put the... I might actually rearrange things a little bit. We'll change the order up. So I'm going to go Guardian and I'm going to put you on. And on the other side, I'm going to put the the bird here and the leap and explode. And then I'll enhance you. And does that change what looks up in here? It does indeed. That's the cool part. Just seeing what spirits you have equipped is super nice. Ooh, no time to try out anything like the parry. Ah, getting hit. Ooh, okay, you have a roar. Oh, okay, you'll... Alright, 1, 2... Ah. Okay. Now I'm seeing the pattern here. It's fine. Phase 2 boss fights. Again, it's so nice just having the snappy movement here. So we powered up. Oh, okay, that hits around both sides. Ah. All right, and then power up phase 2. All right. One. There we are, done. Only 2 attempts. Yeah, the bosses thankfully aren't too bad. Blighted scum. How could they? How dare they? Major boss? I hear the muffled voices of the villagers outside my shack. They fear what I have become upon my return from the fortress battle. I chose to become an immortal knight to protect them all. There are days I wish I would be purified, but the priestess of the fount must not be made to carry that burden any longer. After some time, I hear voices again. But this time, they belong to the white priestess and a child. The priestess, once but a child herself, now cuts a radiant figure. I no longer know the pleasures of joy, but despite this, my cheeks widen in a grin. When madness takes me, will this little one be made to carry the burden? I don't know how long my consciousness will hold out. But as long as I am myself, I will be a shield to protect them from harm. Pain I will endure is nothing compared to their suffering. So he chose to maybe get infected with the blight beforehand, or he went out fighting knowing he would get infected, but chose not to get healed. Gerard, their elder warrior, swings a heavy, powerful hammer slowly, but with force and range enough to blow enemies away. A giant of a man, once dubbed the finest knight in the kingdom, he was a symbol of glory and a hero to his village. His altruism made his demise a lonely one. And then down +X, elder warrior Gerard dives and unleashes a shockwave upon landing. Can break crystalline ground. The greater the height, the more powerful the shockwave. After leaping up, you can perform a dive attack down in midair. You can break through the ground that I've seen around the place. Some pistols are tougher than others and can only be broken from diving on from high. Okay, so the thicker ones you dive through nice and quickly. Oh, sorry, the thinner ones you dive through nice and quickly. Thicker ones you got to get some height. He protected the village to the very end. A brave warrior indeed. You were in his memory. Did you two visit him often? And that's the slam there. I'll go around and explore. Obviously, I want to try and go back to areas, but I can always have a look around the place. Findings, Hamlet Scroll. An image scrawled using Pagadite. Or Pagidite. It appears to be a doodle of the White Priestess of the Fount, playing with the children of the hamlet under a radiant sun. Hamlet request 2. Warning, the catacombs are off limits. Blighted captured in Land's End are being held in the catacombs. To reduce the risk of further spread of the blight, the catacombs are off limits. Also, note that harboring individuals carrying the blight is a crime. Report any and all sightings of the blighted to the Royal Guard immediately. So this is part of the world's trying to find a way to stop the blight, but only the priestess can. Given my choice, I'd rather have lost my mind than this. Furious Blight can also be used to enhance skills. So I'm guessing it probably works on the same way that Furious Blights might be for other souls or other spirits. And that's breaking through part of the ground. It seems she hid herself away with the village's children. What a tragic end. Priestess's wish. Prayer restoration plus. A fleeting wish left behind by a white priestess at the moment of her death. Rest now, dear priestess. So you're not the only child around who's a white priestess, but you might be the only child around. Which is kind of depressing when you think about it. Makes sense. The child would hide with the other children, but then they turn into blighted and... Oh! That's not fun at all. Now, I've got multiple spirits, and I can only equip, like, so many of them. So I've got to think about who exactly I want to equip onto. Yeah, and then this is for allowing you to fight back your bosses again. I kind of like... How many uses does Gerard have? He's got infinite uses. But I can switch out that. So red ones must be infinite uses. And there's Gerard right there. Oh yeah, that is a big boy swing. Oh, that's some big boy swings for big unga bunga damage. But being able to knock things down, oh, that's so satisfying. It's like golf swinging everything. Alright, let's put the bird away. Oh, it feels so satisfying. Even though it's so slow, it's like... feels so good to land that hit. Ooh. More HP up. Yeah, and clearly there's got to be a way to swim down through the water because there's an item down there. But unfortunately at the moment I don't have a way to swim. Alright. Let's pop back here and rest up. Now, just thinking about the damage and going... I get the feeling that in terms of DPS, landing all 3 hits with the straight sword, it does more damage than the one single swing from the big hammer. It's just the hammer can land it in like one hit. I wonder if this works. Yeah, that works, actually. Yeah, there's got to be a way to get some additional height. away the damage on the hammer, that'd be really nice. Alright, and I can see here, this is a deeper one that I can jump down into. I just need to get the height for it. Gotta get position just right. Alright, let's see if I can do this properly. If I use the camera. Just being able to hit through the floors as well is super nice. I might switch out the bird with the next spirit that I get. Just because I think the bird kind of clashes with what this setup could go for. Oh, that slam does so much damage. Drop down here. All that. Right. How do I get there? Do I have a way to view the map? Okay, so there's a couple of levels of zoom. If I head across... Oh, I think I know how to get through there. Okay. I wonder if the enemies take fall damage. That enemy shouldn't have gotten splattered that far. No, I've got to get up onto the roof somehow, but I can't. I need an additional jump. Ooh. All right. Have a look at the map. So I go to the left again. Oh, hold on. I go up through here. Have a quick check up this way. Ow. Oh, that's right. Just down here's the blighted water. Right. All right. Come on, bloody birds. Oh, fine. We'll use a bird, juke the other birds. Okay. Huh. Yeah, again, I can't get up onto that roof. That was the mini boss here. There's nothing else around here that I can do. I check the map again. Yeah, blue is incomplete. Let's return to the last respite. Oh, that's so fast though. It's snappy. It's being able to sort of travel around. This is giving me such... Oh, I need height for that. There we go. Oh, gee. Why did I have to put exploders? Kind of sorcery. Another relic slot. I don't have any more relics, though. I need more relics. Alright. Oh, this opens up where I was before underneath. No, I need like a glide mechanic or something to get there. Now I know what I'm looking for. There's so many things that I can just see and they're just ever so slightly out of reach and I'm like, Nothing there. All right. Oh. Okay. So this is telling me straight away something that I've already learned. Number one, when we have these kinds of walls, they're breakable, but I need an ability. Now, hammer is very good at breaking vertical, but I obviously will need an ability that can break horizontal walls in order to get to that. Oh, just that little tempting. And then like to swim to get to that lever. There's just so many little tiny things where it's like, I can see how I can get there, but it tells me I have to fight something else in order to get to that area. Get some sort of other ability. Alright, so I know what I want to do. I'm probably going to go back to the last respite. And then I'm actually going to go to fast travel. I could go to the crossroads. Oh, they don't even show you jumping on. I'm just going to have a quick look back here. Because again, orange is complete according to the map, and blue is incomplete. Loving the music though. Thankfully these guys... Ow. I was going to say thankfully these guys don't attack, but clearly spoke too soon. Oh, loving this music. I know what it's reminding me of. It's reminding me of the Final Fantasy Versus 13 slash Final Fantasy 15 theme song, which is Somnus. That theme that evokes sort of the quieter moments. Oh, it's a shame what happened to Versus 13. Oh, we've got another hidden pathway here. Statue finding statue inscription. Stone statues in the likeness of the white priestesses. The inscription below the intact statue reads Priestess of the Dawn, while the ruined statue seems to have been one of the priestesses of the wind. Locked. Alright, so I've got to make a note. That door, I will figure out what I'm going to do with it later on. Thankfully though, I have explored that. So, at the very least, I can keep notes of things. Okay. Red means there's an unexplored route. Oh no, I know there's an unexplored route here. I need something a bit more than a double jump. Or... yeah, this is the one where I need something a bit more than a double jump because it's up there. Maybe I'll fall down from that way. Or there's a wall climb mechanic. Alright, so the next way that I can go actually is from the crossroads. We kind of have to go down. And maybe going through this area with the flooded forest is what's going to give me my swimming ability. Oh, the golf swing feels so good. And the fact that it knocks down, like it's a hard knockdown. Like that. I do need to find some more relics though. So here's where I was before. Oh, just the spike. That felt so satisfying to watch. All right, let's try going up here first. Okay. Clearly there's another place where I can plunging attack. That doesn't look too bad. Hold on. Yes, 1, 2. Alright, now I've got enough Sorrowful Blights to actually upgrade something to level 3. Yeah, I've got more than enough to upgrade something to level 3. I wonder if every enemy in this game technically has a purifiable version. Better heal just in case. And I'm glad actually that the jump's kind of generous with how much it allows you to grab. Like, it's pretty generous. Rusted blue ornaments. Relic. Increases damage dealt by attacks performed in or on a body of water. The first gift ever given to a girl who grew up in the Coven, lost and washed away by the rain. The engraving on this treasured item can no longer be read. Also, I should totally check. Okay. So, Sigrid. Yeah, I think it's right to keep Umbral Knight and Sigrid together because they're both aquatic. So if I have to fight underwater, they stay together. But Geralt can't be used underwater. Hold on, I want to make my way around that way. Whoa, oh. I mean, it's generous, but not that generous when it comes to ledge grabbing. And it just leads up here anyway. All right, so we drop down. Alright, so I can't go any further around here because... Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, let's not do that. I know there are enemies in the water, but I can't actually control my movement in the water. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go down, I believe. Ooh, hold on. Come on. Come on. We can do this. There we are. Here. And that allows me to go all the way around. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I can jump to that platform, but I don't think I'll do much there. Alright. Oh. Okay, let's try down here, which leads to the other pathway. So there's nothing here aside from the bridge. Oh, that felt so good. Get the golf swing on the bike into the water. All right. Oh, thank you, dog. Ah, that's not a passageway there. Oh, I don't know if it's full contact damage or not. Some of those plunging attacks theoretically shouldn't work if it is full contact damage. That will never not be satisfying. Yeah, the slam dunk will never not be satisfying. Huh. Oh, this was literally just another pathway that I could have taken. I've seen this flower before. Where did I see it? Alright, I can equip another relic. Might as well equip it. Alright. Findings. Coven Handbook. The Coven is a place for sorcerers who seek deeper knowledge of magic and the abyss. We help the jointly established White Parish and aid in blighted eradication when needed. We must meet the approval of multiple sorcerers to join. Researching forbidden arts such as the magic of the ancients, wielding a weapon in the tower, and leaking intel to other nations are prohibited. So it was like probably more like a official magic organization rather than a group of dark, seclusive evil doers like what you typically associate with the word coven. I kind of like that. There exists a place known as the Coven somewhere beneath us. The path forward may be flooded, but we must go on. Odd. Oh no, I can go up on the chains. Can't do anything with that. Oh, we can jump up here. Oh, I like that. Actually, probably hitting the dog that way is the best way to go. But yeah, definitely the platforming and the way it's carried out. Things are, for the most part, they're obvious about when something can and cannot be climbed on. Like when you pick up that something's in the foreground and then something's in the background, it's easy enough to identify. And then remember that for subsequent objects of the same. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think I'm just going to let the bird handle this. Hold on, I saw the glimpse of an animation there. Yeah, okay. So your main spirit comes out. Ah. Okay, okay. It's fine. I can easily get there again. I can easily get there again. I know which way to go. Alright. 1, 2. Yeah, I think it's kind of worth it just to take a little bit of time just to slap everything that's like directly in your path, just so you don't have to deal with it on the way back or anything like that. I might keep the bird out. Bird up. Black. We're so close to seeing her again. All right. You're gonna spit a poison cloud at enemies? Fungal sorceress. Generates a toxic mist that reduces enemy health over time. Damage from the mist cannot be blocked. The sorcerer learned much on his travels beyond the bounds of Land's End. Despite his return home, he never did make it to the coven where his lover awaited. So sounds like he wasn't a part of the coven itself. Lover's letter. To my darling, upon reading your letter, I have decided to return. I've seen and learned much on this half-year journey outside the coven, so he probably was part of it. I ache to tell you of the scorching sand dunes, strange creatures, and so much more. I will be back soon with your souvenir. All my love, Melville. Damn, bro. Feels bad. I wonder if I bungee jump off this way. Okay, so there is an area where I can do a plunging attack from. By plunging attack, I can land on that and get some additional items. Though the area is complete, I kind of like the fact that they say area is complete when you... I don't know, there's no other routes or anything. Yeah, the map's a little small, I'll admit. It's probably one of the bigger things that I hope they fix in the sequel, which is in early access. But alright. So that's this area. Go. And we can only go this way. All right. And we can go here. Alright, more HP is nice. That must be the coven. And I hit that, and that lowers the door. So that's not an entryway. That's probably one of the few things where it's like, you're really looking for the prompt to interact with something in the background. Because without that prompt, you kind of get stuck. I might go around the other side of here first before dropping down. Because dropping down's a one-way trip. Alrighty. Oh, alright. More of those. Huh. Alright, pillars blocking my pathway there. Yeah, there's a pathway, but I can't get there because I need some sort of gliding ability. Alright. Let's drop down then. Oh, we can actually go up the waterfall. It's pretty neat. I'm gonna go up the waterfall again. Ah, so the waterfall's how you ascend the surface. So it's not a one-way trip. But it is limited on how you can move. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just discovering the little tiny bits and pieces about the, Oh! Jeez. Alright, I have no heals. It's a problem? Alright. Well, let's see how far I get. Oh. What's out this way? Healing point? I'll take it. Definitely a respite. Alright. Spirits. Ooh. I've got the toxic cloud. Yeah, let's put the fungal sorcerer in, who automatically starts at level 2. Although I think I will hand something. Alright. So let's choose what I can get. Attack and attack combo. So maybe like an additional hit. Attack, attack, attack and projectiles up. Is that firing an additional projectile? And then attack and attack range. I might go with attack range. Oh, and then you need 90 of these other ones. Oh, also, I should save. There we are. Alright, let's see where the door takes me. Alright, can't go anywhere because I need to swim. Maybe that's the ability I get down here is swimming? And yeah, I can't go any further that way. Alright. Oh. So you've actually got 3 attacks. Right. Okay, I think I'm about good here. I don't think I need to worry too much about going backwards that way. So I have 2 more pathways I can explore from here. Finding Sorcerer's Notes. I've been studying the text of the ancients, and it appears that there is the possibility of a connection between the Blight and one particular branch of their magics. If we could decipher more of the old text found in the Blighted Lands, we could pursue this thread further. elevator. Hold on. I think I saw something. You can see it there just on the right going down through the elevator shaft. Oh, thankfully I can dive. Ah. Counterattacked each other. Alright, I'll make a note of that I can go that way. What about over here? Alright, the water's all blighted. I can't do much about that. Ah, can't hit it through. Right. Oh, hold on. There we go. Hit that. Open up this path. Elevator takes me down. And that's your switch to call the Oh, okay, we're going up. Oh, hold on. Did I actually hit that? Oh, I can use the poison cloud underwater. Actually, that might be the safe. Oh, hold on. Okay. What can I do from here? Made it. Ow. Taking a ton of damage. Alright. We open up this door. All right, what am I doing? All right. Rest here. What's this? Findings. Parish Way 3. Witnesses of the priestess's miracles knew that they had found their savior. They spread word of her blessing, and slowly the White Parish took form. The White Parish worshipped no god. Rather, they followed the guidance of the White Priestess, living as to not fall prey to the blight. Theirs is a peaceful existence, with days spent praying for tranquility over those who have been purified. Okay. Boss arena. Ooh, that's fast. Thankfully, the swing's big enough to hit. Alright, so she can now double swing. Gets a fire pillar. Okay. Fire pillar is still persisting. Alright. Thankfully, the golf swing just does a ton of damage. Okay. Phase 2. Hi Timmy. Hi. How you doing today? Oof, better heal up. Hey, you doing alright? Yeah. Oh, hold on. End of the week, I can't complain much. I've been enjoying this, actually. This is... Oh. I've got to watch out for those grabs. Yes. Knockdown. Yeah, this is... like, super fun, actually. So, have you seen or... Ah, that's right. That's how fast the respawn is. Have you ever seen Enter Lilies before? Or played it? I might go change my... spirit as well. What can I put on? Oh, you've been developing your game's concept a fair bit lately? How's that been going for you? Let's switch out for the bird. Don't have enough. All right. Yeah, because this has got some... like, actually pretty dark themes going through it. Like, the whole world's obliterated. Sort of dark themes. But just like the way the game carries its music is really beautiful in a way. You know what? Soundtracks. Recommend it to me, but I'll listen to it tomorrow during Dark Souls. So I'm probably going to get myself stuck up against a number of bosses there. Yeah, so far, while you're putting that in, so far the bosses seem to have like a stage 1 and a 1.5 and then a stage 2. All right, so here's like phase 2, right? Yeah, I'll put that down on the list after this boss fight. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me save that one down then, actually, because I died. Notepad. Okay, let me see what I've got. So that's Lava. From Blast. Anything if I can spell blasphemous correctly. Anything interesting happened to you this week or not quite? Oh, I think I know what I'll do, actually. I'm gonna switch up one of my spirits. Week's been alright, you say? Yeah, fair enough. If nothing new happens, that's always fine. Because it means things have gone, you know, either reasonably well, all things considered, or, you know, reasonably well, all things considered, depending on which way things are going. I'll briefly talk about this. Actually, this is super fun. Again, you'll be familiar with this from Order of Ecclesia, but spirits are your weapons. So you have X, Y, B on controller as your 3 inputs, and you have a weapon to switch between the 2. Your default is 3-hit attack. Along the way, I've picked up, the glyphs. Ball and chain. Counter on hit. Giant hammer, which is what you're seeing me use at the moment. Auto-attacking bird. Poison mist. And then think of this like a grenade. I might actually switch out the poison cloud for the counter, because I keep getting countered on the third phase, or the second phase, really. I don't know if I really want to call the boss dropping down to 75% HP and getting some additional attacks a new phase or not. I'll call it a 1.5. But I'm Like, the music on this has been super, super good. Oh, why you hit me like that? Oh. And the heal is so snappy. Mind you, when you dodge, you commit to the dodge. Alright, so here's phase 1.5. And then you get a second hit. Alright, and here's phase 3. Oh, phase 2, really. Yeah, think of it like a Metroidvania. Ow. One, two, and we counter. Oh, that counter's so good. I say that. Look at the slow-mo, though, on the hit. Yeah, it is a Metroidvania. So, like, at the start of the game, you don't even have a double jump. So along the way, I pick up a double jump. I pick up a ground slam. I know that I'm guessing from the environment, there's ways to swim in the water because I currently can't swim in the water. There should be a way to like glide. There's like a dash move. Think like Metroid's a speed booster or something else like that. But the way the game's gone, and I'll quickly show you the map. Oh, the map's kind of not great. It's probably one of the weakest parts of this game. The game's very good so far at indicating to you if you're not really suited to go in one direction or the other. So you start over here on the very left. It's a straight path. You eventually beat a boss. You get the double jump. Then you hit where the path splits. And you can try going down, which is where I currently am. But you can't go down until you've got, like, some more abilities behind your sleeve. And possibly as well, you need the ground slam. And so you go up, and you can get through everything, get to the boss, that gives you the ground slam. And now I'm trying to fight this boss. But yeah, it's very much a Metroidvania. Started designing your maps. Okay. Only thing about this game is contact damage is like a thing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, better heal up, and we're in phase 2. Do it in such a sense. Oh. Alright, 1. One, two, counter. Ow. Better heal up. Ow. Come on, that's so slow. I think I know what I'm going to do there. 1, 2, One, two, counter. Done. R. Began designing your maps for your game. One of the later maps. One of the biggest mistakes. Hey, are you there? This is also one of the neat things about this. I think this is a main boss, so it should play a cutscene. None of the games are voiced, though. The Coven is lost. The place I fought so hard to protect. Everything I built up by my own hand. Brought to ruin, so she must have been in charge of the whole Coven. Coven's friendly in this game. I risked everything to protect her. Fredia, the only friend I've ever known. Don't know who Fredia is. I only yearn for your safety. Even now I remember the day when you eased the suffering of what was once my mother. The day you became the priestess of the Fount. Fredia. Okay, so former priestess of the Fount. Such precious time was taken from us, never to be returned. Briefly, the Blight, which is what's going on here, basically is responsible for wiping out the world. Only person who can cleanse it is the priestess of the Fount. But the world is basically like stuff. Also, if your tower doesn't really look like a tower, you'll have to think about that when you're going for it. Fires ranged arcane projectiles. Projectiles will home in slightly on enemies in front of you. Elaine was raised in a covenant of witches and was hailed as a gifted sorceress at an early age. Meeting the priestess eased her anxieties and loneliness. Witch's Bubbles. While in water can move, attack, and dodge. Oh, that's so nice. I can actually go swimming. Some spirits can also summon underwater. And this is our original spirit who's with us. Though she may fade, the ward protecting the Coven shall ever remain. May you rest in peace. So Elaine's probably put up a ward to stop the Coven from getting infected, although they're technically all dead. Also, neat little thing, you can actually go re-fight bosses. Now, that's all good. Coven, so what you're saying is your tower doesn't fit its look. Yes, you'll have to think about it. It is an endgame area. The funny part is you could say, oh, I really want it to look like a tower. Or I can say, or you could say something like, I really don't want it to look like a tower. And what I've got is like hilariously on track. Spirits. So everything here works underwater. Elaine also works underwater. Alright, so now that I've got an aquatic ability, I can actually go swimming. Also, super neat function if I wait here for a little bit. They'll pop up soon. All the spirits that you have will appear. Or the ones that you currently have equipped will appear. And they pose alongside you, and it's super neat. Alright, so now I can go swimming. Swimming opens up a couple of pathways, particularly around the village where I got the ground pound. Yeah, fighting it underwater is not the easiest of things. What can I do here? Alright, we're going up here. Ah. I mean, I guess I'll also ask. Oh gosh, that was a bad idea. I'll also ask, like, are you trying to, like, what made your level sort of like, it doesn't really look like a tower? I don't think I'm getting too far like this. Oh, hold on. What's that? What's that? Ah, yep. Okay. Huh. All right. Try going up the water again. Yeah, don't need to go that way. Kind of works as a tower, but everything's mixed up. You're descending and not ascending. I mean, fair if you want to consider that as like a mistake. Though it may not be, depending on, like, I mean, it sounds more interesting in a way. If you're trying to actively descend, huh. Power of incense. Okay. I mean, I'd call it a placeholder name. But the idea of a tower descending is actually not bad. I think it could be interesting as like an area that you start ascending and then you have to flip it and it inverts, so then you start descending through it. I'm just trying to think. There's a... Yeah, there's a tower in Elden Ring, which is basically that. Yeah, so there's a tower in Elden Ring, which is exactly that concept. You can go through the level part way, but you are intended to then travel through the world, obtain another item, and it inverts the whole tower. And when you invert the tower, that's when you can actually properly travel through the whole area. So it could be like, if you're intending your areas to be traveled through multiple times, like your initial playthrough could be you travel up through the tower normally. And then later on your actual like end game run, your tower, like you travel through it after making it inverted and you descend through it. And then that opens up all sorts of new features. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, I'm gonna die. Actually, no, I think I'm fine. Oh, no, I'm not fine. I still take damage from the poison water. Yeah, I still take damage from the poison water. Alrighty. I need to figure out a pathway. You know what? I've got a fast travel mechanic. What am I doing? Can fast travel there. Yeah, that's the sort of thing which you can think about, right? Is not just necessarily designing tons of different... Oh, hold on. It's not just about necessarily designing tons of different areas, but maybe making use of those areas in a way that you travel through them once, and then when you open up some ability or item or story item or ability that you can use or something like that, that opens up a new way to explore that area. And I don't just mean like what this game's going to do with, oh, you get a new ability that allows you to open up a new pathway to another area where you can pick up something. I mean, it could be like, again, the one Elden Ring example where you pick up a quest item and it literally flips the tower. And now you're descending through it instead of ascending through it. Let's go here. Oh yeah, this is the fast travel mechanic. It's so metal. Alright, so I've got a couple abilities. I have a ground slam. I can swim through water, though I still take damage from poison water. The fun part is you may not actually have to try and think about it too hard. Maybe part of what is going on is it, like, how would it look when the graphics themselves are inverted? So take a candle sprite, for example. It doesn't have to be one that you've made up. Just take a candle sprite. And then invert it. Better yet, if you can get one of those sprite setups where it's already animated, so it's got the multiple frames in it. And then play around with it, both as like a regular upwards facing candle or candelabra as a fun one. And then you flip it upside down and see how it feels. Just play around with that sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, so I need a jump. Like, I need a glide or something in order to get up to there. Alright, I think I know what I want to do. We're going to go here. Yeah, and you could, for example, play with that, right? If the tower is facing up the correct way, I mean, the wax is going to not do too much. But if you flip your candles and everything's upside down and inverted, then the wax is going to like drip on the floor and change the terrain. It could very well do that. Let me try going to here, the Witch's Hermitage. Oh, that fast travel looks so good though. I might try going through here actually. Oh. Hold on. Oh, that slam dunk feels so good. Again, think of your names as also potentially placeholders. Because they don't have to be fixed. Like, they could be like concept names. But think about like how exactly you might want to carry it later on. Again though, but don't think of your idea as like a waste of effort. Is probably the main thing. Because even as you are designing it now, even if you don't end up using it and it ends up on the cutting room floor, you've at least gone through some effort to think about that design and see how you want it to play out. And it gives you like a really good feel for actually trying to design your levels later on. You know, like what might work, what doesn't work within your theme, and all the rest of that. Alright, got nothing over here. Yeah, and that's the sort of fun thing, right? You get a chance to flex your creative chops. Alright, I think I'm clear. Oh, I can't do anything. The lever's on the other side. Yay. Hold on. Yeah, you've... Hold on. Let me platform. I'm going to try and dunk this guy. Oh, that feels so satisfying. I'm sorry. This is probably one of the most satisfying things that there is. It's just big, big hits. Yeah, and if the design sticks to you on like a real personal level and you want to pull it off, again, the work that you've done now doesn't have to be considered a waste, simply because, again, if you don't use the design as it is in its current form, you can say, you know, oh, you've thought about it carefully and you've tried some ideas, and again, drawn what sort of works to what you don't think would work. Again, you may get towards the design phase and go, this idea is not quite working out like I envisioned. I'd have to go back to the drawing board for a little bit. Open that up. Findings. Tarnished picture. A picture of the White Priestess of the Fount. It appears that the White Priestess was allowed entrance to the Coven, a space usually exclusive to sorcerers, and a magical tool was made there for her. Alright, so this room's like a loop. But there's got to be more that I can explore. Yeah, I can see it right there. Yeah. Or again, you can consider it like, depending on how you foresee the ability to go, you could make that tower like, as you're saying, mid-game, like just before endgame or something like that. Hold on. Why is that lever not working? Alright, this room is self-enclosed. No, it's not. Actually, there's a red thing on the other side. Huh. Yeah, you want to think about one carefully if you're trying to go super difficulty in that way. Because you want to make sure that people have the tools that they need in order to beat Dracula's castle. Or any level, really. I mean, one of the biggest tests of bad game design is if you can't beat your own game. Like, if you can't beat your own game, that's when you've got to ask yourself, hey, is this too hard? Oh, hold on, I hit that. Does that open up anything different? Not there. Where is it changing? The green object I hit is meant to open a door somewhere. It's meant to test you. Huh. Sorry, just trying to figure out where exactly I'm going. Oh, I can open up this. Prayer restoration up. So that's healing. Healing amount up. Alright. So orange means the area is complete, even though there's another doorway. Yeah. I mean, again, if Drax Castle is meant to test you, that's the other thing as well, though. Just as a genuine thought. If Drax Castle is too big, you may throw people off from actually wanting to finish it. Again, think like on a Like, think on an actual level, like how long a Castlevania game is. Like, even like say, and I haven't played it yet. Like the one you pointed me to, which is like Le Card number 2. And how long that is as a game. Or even like, say, Dawn of Sorrow or Aria of Sorrow. And how long they are as games. And just have a think, like a really good think about... Yeah, Le Card Chronicles 2. Just have a really good think about how long those games actually are. And what sort of mileage you're getting out from those games. 10 to 15 hours long, right? But just have a think about that, because it's a really good... Thinking about the length of your game and how long you intend each area to be is a really good way to avoid scope creep, which is where you start adding more and more ideas to your game until the point where it's like it's too big. Hold on, can you like not thank you? Oh, come on, they put 2 of them there. Yeah. If you think about the length of your game and then apply it to how long you want each area to be and really use that as a guide, that's your way to avoid scope creep and adding things which is like, oh, I'm going to add this feature and I'm going to add that to this level. There. Drop down here. Average size from previous games. And I mean, when you say previous games, are we talking like Symphony in the Night size, where it's literally like a full castle? Or are we talking like Symphony of the Night size? Oh, jeez, I forgot. Sometimes they like to do this. Gain a sorcery, get another relic slot. Oh, yeah. This is actually like the worst enemy in the game. Like, this is the worst enemy in the game. Oh, that's so horrid. That is so horrid. It's like, please don't. If you do that in a Castlevania game, think about it very carefully. That's the other thing you want to think about carefully is, for example, on your potential idea to take your tower and then have it inverted, is the tower going to be coded as a whole new area? That is, you're actually going to have to build a separate map for it. Because then that's going to load up in your workload, right? I mean, your workload would still be bumped up because you're doing sprite-based games, so there's all the work involved in actually flipping everything around. One, two, three. But you may want to think about the purpose of adding shortcuts. Like, a shortcut's very good if you are intended to travel through the area from like a checkpoint. But I guess when you talk about checkpoints, right? I'd ask you to consider very carefully I'd ask you to consider very carefully whether your checkpoints are going to be meaningful or not. Hold on, better heal. Because hate that. Yeah. Just think about whether you want your checkpoints to be like, say, Dark Souls 1 checkpoints. Or Dark Souls 1 / Dark Souls 2 checkpoints. Actually, slightly different. Dark Souls 1 has typically one checkpoint per area. Dark Souls 2 can have multiple, but there's usually nothing right before the boss. Or in the case of Elden Ring, where you can have checkpoints like right before a boss. In like a lot of the areas. And think about your implementation of your checkpoints. Because your checkpoint implementation is going to affect your level design. Once you answer the question of how you want your checkpoints to be used, then you can easily go, right, if I intend for my checkpoints to be this function, then I'm only going to have like X amount of checkpoints, or no. You know, I want checkpoints before each boss, so I don't necessarily need to build level shortcuts in, because you know, I'm trying to build like straightforward, like linear design levels. Dark Souls 2 style checkpoints. Hold on, I'm gonna cheese this guy. 1, 2. 1. Yeah, take care of yourself out there. I'll see you around. I think I've got some good progress. Actually, there's a boss that a mini boss that I might try to beat. If I can beat that mini boss, I'll be happy with progress. I think it's literally down here. This is the one here. There we go. Take that. Melville. Oh, poor old Melville. So this is Melville's girlfriend. Yeah, Melville was another sorcerer who we got. And he went off on a journey. Unfortunately, he didn't make it back to the Coven. Charming sorceress beset by grave illness spent her days alone. Amongst flowers, she waited patiently for her lover's return. He left to seek a cure for her, but she only wished to be with him for what little time was left. Well, they're now together. Alright. I might as well keep exploring around this area. Just so I can at least account for everything else that I can. Don't have any more prayers, do I? At least I can hit enemies down here with the ground slam. Ah! Alright. I'm gonna get that area done. I'm gonna... One, two, three. Oh, I'm dead. One, two. It's one of them. Two. All right, we're clear. All right. Oh, it's literally here. That was it. I didn't even have to go the whole way around. This is probably one of the weaknesses of this game so far, is that the maps, when you're in the rooms, don't really make it clear whereabouts you've gone. Map's still incomplete. I'm still missing an item. Okay. One, two, three. All right. One. All right. I'm not sure what exactly I'm missing. Yeah, I don't know what exactly I'm missing. All right, let me figure this out. Yeah, that's not it there. Yeah, there's this whole other area down here. And I think that's the area which is like, it's hinting that I can try to get there somehow, but I can't. Alright, but this area that I've explored is about what I can get to. Harnesses the wind to blow away enemies from you. Boy, the charming... Yep. So it's probably a push. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway. Actually, I think I might call things about here. It's probably about a good point. I mean, to be fair, that's 3 main bosses beaten, a bunch of other abilities, getting some idea of the game. I kind of like where it's going at the moment, though. The progression is kept fairly straightforward. There's always hints of what you can do, but there's always at least two clear paths. One with the abilities that you have, and one with the abilities you can more than likely immediately gain. So even though you will have to probably come back through each of these areas towards the end of the game once you've got all your abilities, it's not like you can't really ever see a path through the game that where you're going to get stuck and you'd be like, I have no clue what I'm doing, god dang it. Like, even just the progression here, it's like, all right, cool, in order to get to that item I will need a double jump. Sure enough, get a double jump. In order to get through here, I can see some platforms that, I don't know, they're clearly different from other platforms. You get a ground pound. I can see lots of water, travel through, eventually you get swimming. And I'm sure other areas will carry through that same motif in their design. The same sort of structure. So I'll be curious to explore what else is going on in the game. But I will wrap things up here. So if you've been watching along or you've been watching after the fact, as always, I'd like to thank you very much for your time. And I do hope you have a wonderful day.